Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So far, we have talked about what testing is, why automation matters, and we have visualized our first Selenium script as well. Okay, but let's take a step back today and really understand what makes Selenium so popular and why it's different from other tools in the market. So here is a quick question for you. When you think about automation testing tools, what comes to your mind? So maybe UFT, Cypress, Playwright, TestComplete, or Selenium. So out of all these, Selenium continues to be the industry favorite one. Okay, so let's find out why. Okay, so first one is open source advantage. Okay, so Selenium is completely free and open source, supported by a large active community. So the first and the biggest feature of Selenium is it is open source. So that means it's completely free, supported by a huge community and constantly evolving. Okay, so compare this with some commercial tools like UFT or TestComplete or maybe Tosca, so where licenses cost thousands of dollars per year. So with Selenium, you don't need to worry about cost and you will find solutions for almost every problem online. So because it is supported by a large and active community. Okay, so this is the first advantage, which is open source. Okay, so next is web-based application. Okay, so now here is an important point. So Selenium is designed exclusively for web-based applications. So for example, like the web-based applications such as Google, Facebook, Amazon, SpiceJet, then YouTube. So all these are web-based applications. And the example of desktop applications are like Microsoft Paint, Microsoft Word, or maybe VLC Media Player, or even Eclipse IDE. Selenium cannot test these desktop based applications. So we can only test web based applications. So example of mobile applications are Play Store or the Facebook mobile app. Selenium alone won't help there either. So we can use APM, which extends Selenium for the mobile based applications, but like the Selenium is used only for web based applications. Okay, so remember, if it runs inside the browser, Selenium can test it. If it's outside the browser, then you will need other tools. Okay, so this is the other fact regarding the Selenium, that is it is only able to test web-based applications. Okay, the next point is multi-browser support. So one of the Selenium's strongest feature is cross-browser compatibility. So if you see the image, right? So there are different browsers. So the Firefox, Microsoft Edge, then Google Chrome, Opera, and then Apple Safari. So all these browsers we are able to test using Selenium. Okay, so one of this major or maybe strongest feature of Selenium. So you can test on Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, and even Internet Explorer. Okay, but now that is deprecated. So now we can use Microsoft Edge. Okay, so this is critical because in the real world, your users don't all use the same browser. Okay, so like XYZ user can use Chrome, other can use Edge or whatever he wants, right, based on their setup. So other tools may be limited to the single browser or need plugins, but Selenium gives you flexibility out of the box. So this is the one of the most important feature of Selenium, which is multi-browser support. The next is multi-platform support. So Selenium works on multiple operating systems such as Windows, Mac, and then Linux. So that means no matter which OS operating system you or your client uses, Selenium fits right in. Okay. So compare this with the tools like UFT, which is heavily window based. Selenium offers true platform independence. Okay. So the next feature is multi-language support. Okay, so this is one of my personal favorites. So Selenium supports multiple programming languages like Java, C Sharp, Python, JavaScript, Ruby, PHP, you name it. Okay, so why does this matter? Because you don't need to learn a new language just to start testing. You can pick the language you are most comfortable with and get started. So some newer tools like Cypress only support JavaScript, while Selenium gives you the flexibility. So again, this is one of the important feature of Selenium, which is multi-language support. The next is strong community and ecosystem. So because Selenium has been around for so long, it has a massive community. That means tons of documentations and tutorials are available for Selenium. Solutions for most errors already available online. Okay. Integrations with CI/CD tools, cloud platforms, and test frameworks. Basically, you are never stuck alone when you use Selenium. So again, this is one of the most important feature for Selenium. And then there are different documentations are available. If you want to explore more, the official website is www.selenium.dev. Okay, so bookmark it because that's where you will find official docs, updates, and downloads. So okay, so let's open this. Okay, so I will just open Chrome. I opened it, Selenium Dev here, and you see, right, getting started. So there are like components, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium IDE, and then Grid. So if you want to read more about it, you can simply open it, and then you will get all the information about it. Okay, so maybe you can just like go to this website and then you can check it. Okay, so again, if you want to download the like drivers, like different browser drivers, you can do that from here. Okay, so from the download section, and then you see on the official documentation page, you will see the language it is supporting. So Python, Ruby, Java, JavaScript. So multiple language support is available for Selenium. Okay, you see nightly builds here, the browsers. Okay, see, right, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, Opera, Chrome, and Edge. And then operating system, as we already discussed, Windows, Mac OS, and then Linux. So all this documentation is already available here. You can refer to it. Okay, so you can bookmark this as well. So like let's talk about this quick comparison summary. So Selenium versus UFT. So which is a free, like if you consider Selenium, so it is free, multi-platform, while the UFT is paid and mostly Windows. Okay. If you talk about Selenium versus Cypress, Selenium supports multiple languages and browsers, whereas Cypress is limited but faster for JavaScript heavy apps. Okay. So again, based on the application, they have some specific advantage. Like if you see Cypress is limited but faster for JavaScript heavy apps. Okay. So say, if you talk about Selenium versus TestComplete, Selenium is again open source. TestComplete is paid but offers desktop testing too. Okay, so that's why Selenium still remains the go-to tool for web automation testing. Okay, so yeah, that's it, I guess. So to sum up, Selenium is a free web-based cross-browser, cross-platform, multi-language, and backed by a huge community. So these features make it stand apart from other automation tools. And in the next video, we will actually look deeper into Selenium architecture and its components like Selenium WebDriver, Grid, and IDE. So you know exactly what happens under the hood. Okay, so now it's to your turn. So in the comments below, tell me what's your favorite Selenium feature and why do you think it's better than other tools? So I would love to hear your thoughts. So thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.